Hey everybody, I'm in the process of doing our bed frame. So I felt like maybe Jerry would want some footage of me doing this, so excuse my hair, it's already kind of like frizzed out because of things. So I'm gonna record myself putting together this bed frame and see what happens. I'm gonna have to probably move one or two things out, so you'll see me breaking and doing all the fun stuff. Anyhow, let's see what happens.
Hi, everybody. Once again, welcome back. Thank you, Jim, for the introduction. I really do appreciate it. For those of you interested, we bought this platform bed off QVC. It was relatively inexpensive at $179. It holds up to 1,200 pounds, which is definitely something we need. If you watched the recent haul video, you will note that we weren't satisfied with the feet, so we bought these little rubber stoppers, basically feet supports. With new vinyl or vinyl in general, you can really heavy, sharp items could basically create indents and markings on it. So we want to be able to be as careful with it as possible. They usually are very sturdy floors. They can scratch and ding with hard use, but most of the time, and depending on, of course, the quality of the floor. Okay, so Jim is often likes to work by himself when it comes to projects like this. He does follow the directions. He will admit after the fact that we do work better together, kind of goes faster, but he likes to also feel accomplished by dealing with it itself. Now, I did mention in a previous video that we had difficulty getting our mattress in time. The good news is it will be here by the time we get back from Texas. So I'm all excited about that. But for right now, we're putting this together, and when Lisa comes, we're going to put the queen size mattress on here, and Lisa and I will sleep in the guest room, and Jim will sleep here in the bedroom. So I'm pretty excited about that. At least we'll have a place for everybody to stay. Okay? Now, I wanted to also point out that I paid attention to the thickness of my mattress and the height of the platform. Because as a person who has basically a long torso, I'm 5'7" or 5'6" and 3/4, but I'm mostly torso. I have very short legs. It is often hard to sit on the edge of a bed because beds, especially these days, are quite high. So I always had trouble sitting on the edge of my old bed without sliding off or pushing the mattress. So I did pay attention to how tall this was, and I have a 12-inch mattress, and I believe that this was a 13 or 14-inch frame, which I basically roughly lands at about 28 inches, which is nice. Most chairs are anywhere from like 22 to 24 inches. So 28 inches would be just about where I need it to be. Now, I'm excited when we get our mattress to actually test it out for you guys and give you a review on how it is. But another reason that I picked this mattress, A, the price, B, the convenience, and C, it's actually a platform with basically birch springs, and they're adjustable. They basically, you slide these plastic pins to adjust the wood to basically how much you overlap them depends on how firm or soft you want your side to be. And they're adjustable basically during like the lumbar area of all three sections. It's broken up into three sections, which is good. So if Jim wants it a little firmer and I want it a little softer, or vice versa, we can go ahead and adjust that accordingly. So I thought that was pretty neat as well. As far as the assembly is concerned, he did say it was pretty easy. It had pretty decent instructions. I like the fact that it comes, the supports come in three sections, which basically means that there's kind of a firm bar down sort of the middle of where we sleep. Because what tends to happen over time is where you tend to lay the most is what will create the impression in the mattress. Basically, the wear and tear of the mattress will be in one area mostly. But with this particular bed frame, because it's divided into three sections, that big support bar is going to lay mostly in underneath where we sleep. So it will definitely feel a little bit more supportive and hopefully let the mattress last a little bit longer. Okay. The other things that I wanted to mention was we are not currently getting new pillows. We did discuss it recently. We've basically, Lisa has really great pillows that we think we would like because we were trying them. So does our mother-in-law. Well, my mother-in-law, excuse me. So does Jim's mom. We have a set that I got when Emily was here last year that I really do like. That I really liked them for a long time. They lasted really, really well for about 5 months, but they were kind of expensive to only have for 5 months. So we're just basically back and forth about what we're going to do for that. Currently, we're just going to keep, I mean, for the beginning, we're just going to keep our existing pillows and just live with that for a while and to see if we like the mattress and if we need to make any changes in that. Because right now, the pillows that we have are in supportive system with the mattresses that we have. The mattress that we have basically needs us to have a little bit more head support. But if this mattress has a little bit more body support, who knows what kind of head support we'll need. We may need more, we may need less. We'll have to see that. But I'm just mentioning that for you guys to consider, that if you get a new mattress, it's something to consider. Sometimes people get a new mattress and keep the old pillows and their old pillow configuration and then figure out like, oh, it's not as comfortable as I thought it would be, but they haven't changed anything else, like the box spring or the frame or the pillows. So just to give you an idea, sometimes when you get one thing changed up, you really have to change up everything, but sometimes you don't. So just keep that in mind if you do get a change and it doesn't really work out for you. Okay? Now, I will try to remember to link the this bed frame, and when we get the mattress, I'll share that with you, and we'll link it in the description box down below. But these are not affiliate links. This is not a sponsored video. This just is a really nice, inexpensive bed frame for the size. Again, it's a king, not a California king, just a standard king, and I got it at QVC.com. So I think there was a 4th of July special, but I think that it's a really relatively inexpensive price to begin with. Okay? Now, look like he's doing a little bit of a dance there. Now he's getting to the part where he's going to put these plastic clips. The plastic clips are what hold the birch slats in. And that's part of the system that he thought was pretty interesting. Now, he did just lay them in there, and he realized some of them were difficult to snap in, but once we were able to put some weight on there together, they were snapped in pretty easily. So he's fitting it in place. Now, our headboard, I mentioned in a previous video, is sort of free-floating. We have mounted it to 2 pieces of 2x4 so that it stands independent of the wall and independent of the bed itself, because we don't have a bed frame that will hold a headboard like that. Now, I'm grateful that Jim decided that it was a good time to sweep up, because once you put the slats in, it makes it a little bit difficult to get under the mattress. So now it's just his time to put the slats in. Now, we have 3 rows. I'm not sure that I'm going to catch all of them on camera, but basically you put those plastic clips along the sides, and then you put the bed frame into the plastic clips. And as I mentioned, the supports across the center, sort of the hip lumbar region, they have adjustable slats in them to make for firmness or less firm. Okay, now you can kind of see what he's doing here. I know that we're only going to catch 1 row, and then we're going to catch and the rest is going to be kind of off camera, but like I mentioned, there's plastic clips along the way. He's just following the directions, which I thought was pretty neat. These each have sort of a natural curve to them, and the curve is supposed to go up so that when you push down on it, it gives you more support, which I think is pretty neat. It's just another added bonus. I wanted to also mention they gave us some extra clips and some extra slats, I guess if some are defective or if any of them break on you for whatever reason. I thought that was pretty neat for them to do. So we've basically just stored those on top of the Jim's armoire because it's so tall you can't see what's up there anyway. Now the rest of the the rest of the slats in this row are going to continue the same. As you can see there's a couple there that have the overlapping. Those were the support system that I was mentioning that makes it firm or less firm depending on your desired look. But you'll see it a little bit better in the finished product here in a second, where the 3 rows across the center of the bed all have those adjustable supports on them.
Okay,
here's what that looks like.
I have finished putting all the slats in place. Now you see the middle 3 pieces, or middle 9 pieces, depending on how you want to look at it. I was trying to read up on those, and darn it, I misplaced the paperwork already. Anyhow, according to what I read, They adjust the firm or softness of the middle section of the bed. I have them currently in the position for firm because I do not know if Jerry wants it firm or plush or soft. I'm probably going to adjust my side for softness because I don't want to wake up with sore hips. And if Jerry says to do the whole bed the same, I will do that. So I'm already losing stuff. Nope, here it is. Okay, I got it. So let me see if I was just correct because I don't want to be totally wrong, but at the same time I don't want to be totally correct. Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. By moving the blue sliders on the double slack closer together, you can make the middle section plusher. And by moving them apart like they are now, they will be firmer. So I'm going to go wake up the missus, have her come in here and look at it. I might need her to help me with the mattress. But yes, something is wrong either with the frame itself or the, and I don't think it's the frame, I think it's the floor. But it has a little wiggle right now. I'm hoping once we get the mattress on there and start sleeping on it, either the frame itself will bend itself in the right position, or we'll determine if we need to find what, and I think it's my corner where I am right now down here. Let me just move this camera a little bit. Basically, this point right here is not totally on the ground, so either we're going to have to put something underneath one of the two top legs or under this bottom leg to keep it from doing that. So I will talk to Jeri-Ann and see what she says, because if she's in agreement with me to let's put the mattress on there, or when we get the new mattress, put it on there and see if it still does that wobble wobble, and if it does, we will find a piece of cardboard or something to put underneath that leg to stabilize it so it's not too bouncy and won't start like drilling a hole in the floorboard, the floor ring. So that part's done. The last thing to do, and I want to do it I want to clean up a little bit before we bring the couch in here, because the couch is supposed to be down at the end of the bed as a place to sit while watching TV or playing games. Probably if we go to watch TV or movies or something like that, we'll both be sitting up in bed. But for me wanting to play, me playing video games in here, I'm gonna have to move closer to the TV, which means I'm going to need a place to sit that's closer to the TV. So that's that. Jeri-Ann will either take this video and voice over, or just listen to it, see what I have to say, and either adjust it for her taste or whatever. So until next time, you guys have a good one. Enjoy.
And as always, take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time. Bye.